just lost. I think we've just lost Elise, unfortunately. So we'll just see if we can get her back.
Here we go. I
Just
think,
lost
is that
Elise
working
moment.
now?
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Sorry,
We're
not sure
good
what
to
happened
go.
there.
We're good to go. Not sure. That's okay. But what I was saying earlier is I think, like you said, success breeds success. And we see that in the Ukrainian team. We see that in the British team. We see that in the German team. We see that in the Aussie team. And we're seeing that here as we get a start now. We've got Israel, Talia Elat. Just looks like she's had the better of the start there. And like you said, she's got a lot of experience under her belt. And experience really comes to the fore. And you can see her stroke rate's quite high. Looks like maybe on her outside, the Ukrainian paddler Natalia Yahutenko, she's really starting to fly through the middle of this race. She looks like she's got some beautiful purchase on the water. Not the fastest start out there, but it doesn't matter as long as you cross the line first at the end. It doesn't matter where you are at the 50 meter, at the 100 meter, at the 150 meter, as long as you're coming through at the end. So she's in that blue boat, still maybe with about a quarter of a boat length lead from Israel. And then we've got the Indian paddler Yad up there, maybe in third place, but it is Ukraine that will take the win from Israel, and then India after that. They'll go through to the final later on. They'll qualify straight through, and then the rest of the paddlers will go through to the semi-final. But a bit more of a tight race there, Ross, and a few lead changes as well. Within a minute's racing or whatever that ended up being that time, it's good to see some very tight racing and some lead changes. And I'm sure some girls will go back and have a look at the video and do a bit of review on that. I think the start that we saw from Talia there from Israel was phenomenal. She got out of the blocks like a light, that's for sure. But the back end of her race just falling apart a bit, and you saw the Ukrainian paddler just taking a few little wobble strokes there. But once she got it together, she was good to go.
Natalia Lahatenko, she looked like she was spinning her wheels in gravel at the start there. At least it was almost like somebody, when you're driving your car and someone gets behind you and they lift up the back of your car so your wheels are just spinning and you're not going anywhere. That was what it was a little bit like, I think, for Natalia Lahatenko at the start of that race. Everything was moving right, but she wasn't going anywhere. And then finally she managed to just to get some connection and really just ate up the rest of the field in the back half of that race.